What does it mean to be a chaplain? To me, it means belonging to a family of like-minded and like-hearted caretakers, desiring to please God as a lifestyle. We know that chaplaincy is an avenue whereby theological, cultural, and psychological components are developed to evaluate personal and public theologies in order to account for suffering in complex systemic and interdisciplinary ways. In other words, it's simply a platform to care for the souls of God's people.
Hi, my name is Chuck Barlow Jr. My Chaplain Cadet experience has been very informative, professional, and a first-class spiritual education opportunity that has allowed me to be amongst other spiritual leaders in our communities who understand the meaning of service. After receiving my chaplaincy license in 2018, I have been searching for a chance to be amongst like-minded leaders who understand the value of service and servant leadership. The Inaugural CTEP program, led by Chaplain Henry and his team, did an awesome job to prepare each chaplain cadet to understand the protocols, procedures, operations for the Office of Chaplaincy and the 5 branches of chaplaincy to serve the City of South Fulton departments: city, police, fire, jail, and community. I am honored to serve as a chaplain for the City of South Fulton and look forward to working with the public service officials, community leaders, residents, government employees, and other spiritual leaders to provide supportive services, guidance, counseling, and comfort during times of crisis. As a chaplain, I am prepared to react, be proactive, and available to support fellow chaplains, city leaders, and community stakeholders to make the City of South Fulton the best city in the region and the place where we want to be. Thank you for all the leaders who allowed for this cadet program to be possible, and we look forward to serving you and serving with you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Hello, I am Reverend Dr. Catherine Barnes, and I'm here to share with you what it means to me to be a chaplain. A chaplain usually is a spiritual person, who gives spiritual and emotional support to individuals in need. Traditionally, some of the chaplains have been affiliated with secular entities, but now, they're in spiritual places as well. For example, you have them in hospitals, you have them with the city government like we are, in all 5 branches, all branches in the government. The primary purpose of a chaplain is to provide spiritual and emotional support to individuals. And we do that by way of being around those individuals, allowing them to cross our path. We're to listen to what they have people say, not necessarily speak all the time. We're to pray with them, and we maybe have to refer them on to other individuals. We are there primarily for individuals, to be a blessing to individuals. Thank you very much.
Being a chaplain was something I always wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to help people and that God gave me the heart of a servant. When I got ordained, I knew that that door would be open for me. But because of my past life, the parade was rained on, even though I was doing the work of a chaplain before I got ordained. Then I met Pastor Henry. He invited me to come out to a meeting where I signed up for the chaplaincy program. This training was much more than I expected. It has opened my eyes to a whole new world of service. There are a lot of different jobs, but they all worked hand in hand together to make the system work. I thank God for men like Pastor Warren Henry, who saw a need in the community and believed in people who could help fill that need.
Hello, I'm Chaplain Charles Young, and we were asked the question, what do you think of when you think of a chaplain? When I think of a chaplain, I think of someone who is called and equipped to minister to people who are facing a crisis or a challenge in their lives. I think of someone who is a conduit of God's grace and mercy, someone willing to stand in the gap and to provide support and ministry to people who are facing very difficult times. I think of a chaplain as someone who's compassionate, someone who's patient, someone who's a very good listener, because they have to be able to give counsel to people in very stressful situations, and because they are good listeners, they are able to provide, I believe, what is needed in those crisis situations. And my prayer is that I will become that type of chaplain for the citizens of the city of South Fulton.
The question is, what does it mean to be a chaplain? I believe being a chaplain is just such an honor. But it also reminds me of the scripture in the Gospel of St. John's 14:12, when Jesus says, "He that believeth on me and the works that I do, he shall do also. And greater works than these he shall do, because I go to my Father." I believe these are the greater works that Christ was talking about. Being a chaplain is just such a humbling experience. To be able to give the love to others that Christ has given to us, and to show that love through all our actions. To our fellow chaplains, congratulations, and let's just get ready to do these greater works that Christ has ordained us to do.